Live, Eye on the Desert from CBS Local 2.
Welcome to Eye on the Desert. Patrick Evans has the night off. I'm Jeff Forgeron. Rich Habits, Rich Life is the result of research that has spanned over 25 years at the intersection of sociology and economics. Author Dr. Randall Bell joins me now with more. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, it's great to be here, Jeff.
Dr. Bell, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I studied disasters. I worked on the World Trade Center, Hurricane Katrina, the BP oil spill. I worked on OJ JonBenet. They call me the master of disaster.
Interesting. And obviously you have a book that we're highlighting today, Rich Habits, Rich Life. Can you tell me a little bit about the book?
Sure. Well, Jeff, after a disaster, people dive, survive, or thrive. I've decided to focus on thrivers, what post-traumatic thrivers do to get back on their feet. And that's what Rich Habits is all about. It's about how we get back on our feet.
And you highlight multiple disasters in this book, Chernobyl, 9/11, and probably many others. Could you go into detail on a couple of those?
Well, with Chernobyl, that was a consequence of poor habits. Poor habits ripple out and wreck lives. But the discussion needs to be shifted to rich habits. If there are poor habits that ripple out and cause disasters, there are also rich habits that ripple out and create success. And that's what the book's all about, success.
Okay, and we talked about this a little bit earlier, the 4 cornerstones.
Yes, there are 4 cornerstones, Jeff. There's 4 simple words: me, we, do, be. Me habits are things like reading, things that improve our intellect. We habits are things we do to build friendships, build relationships. Do habits are building productivity, saving money, taking care of our health. And be habits build the future, like goal setting, time management, and those kinds of things. So if you take the whole world of habits, break them into me, we, do, be, then you have a real game plan that will work.
You just need to basically apply one habit and it helps your life out a little bit more, correct?
We call it the rich habit ripple. You do one new rich habit, like having dinner with your family or getting up earlier. Just pick one and watch it ripple out until it creates something really monumental.
Similar to the butterfly effect.
It's exactly like, in fact, I talk about the butterfly effect in the book. It's the same concept that little things eventually add up to something big. I wrote the book 1 page at a time. You read 1 page at a time, you get smart. You write 1 page at a time, you got a book. That's how it works.
Now, obviously, you've done some research on major natural disasters or disasters in general. Could you share with us maybe one that you're going to be doing research on in the future? Obviously, it'd have to unfold first, but is there anything that you're interested in at this point?
Right now, I'm working on a helicopter crash in Hawaii. I'm working on a landfill spill in Guam. I'm working on a contamination site in New Hampshire. And the privilege that I have is meeting the people behind the statistics, sitting down and seeing what makes them tick. Some people dive, some just survive, some thrive, and I'm really, my mission is to create more of a discussion about thriving and the rich habits that get us to where we want to be.
Where can we find your book?
richhabits.com or go to Amazon.
Very good, and we can pull up that website really quick just to highlight it. It is richhabits.com. That's Dr. Bell's website. Appreciate you joining me today on Eye on the Desert. Keep your eye